This principal's office.
Yes, sir.
Check this.
The sorry sight of what was left of a once revered secondary school in the old eastern region of Nigeria. Ikwore Comprehensive Secondary School, Ohanku, Nokwa East Local Government Area of Abia State, was for many decades a destination of choice for educational excellence and has over the years produced a roll call of prominent Nigerians, but outright neglect by successive governments, worsened by poor budgetary allocations to the education sector in Nigeria, was what resulted to the sorry state of affairs of this secondary school, which used to pride itself as a top-class citadel of learning. Incidentally, and perhaps most fortunately, Ikwore Comprehensive Secondary School is situated in the hometown of a great philanthropist and general overseer of Omega Power Ministries, Apostle Chibuzo Chinyere, who could no longer fold his arms and watch this prestigious school further degenerate.
So how do you see it? No, see. This is the only secondary school in this village, and mainly it has produced most of the prominent people. So I saw it when I saw this situation. It was in the sorry state. So I said, no, I need to embark on this because these are going to produce presidents, governors, and they are not supposed to learn this kind of condition.
The kind intervention of the man of God, who is reputed for his humanitarian programs, has now changed the face of the school after a thorough renovation exercise that was fully sponsored by OPM.
Everything we are doing is coming from the offerings and the tithes. Pastors are meant to use this offering and tithe to do this work. But some pastors, not all, prefer to enrich themselves. Why would you open school and after you use from the offering and you build a beautiful school and you don't allow members of that same church to go to that school? You put the school fees 500,000. That's why I said OPM said no.
What has happened in that school? The state government, the local government could not do anything. Wind blew off the roof and the classes were in shambles. The students, they can't study well. But it took the grace of God and the passion in him for him to come and give God all the glory.
The timely intervention of Apostle Chinyere to restore Ikwore Comprehensive Secondary School back to its lost glory saved what would have been a devastating experience for students of the school. The West African Examinations Council WAEC had threatened to stop conducting exams in the school due to its bad shape.
Candidates write their WAEC and NECO examinations during rainy season, with rain spoiling the examination papers and materials. Until when God spoke to his servant, the apostle of our generation, to come over to Macedonia and help us.
It is often said that government alone cannot do it all, hence the need for well-spirited individuals and groups to contribute to causes that enhance societal growth. OPM is a shining example in this regard, as the church has always seized every opportunity to use God's money for humanitarian projects like this. This is not the first time Apostle Chinyere is contributing towards the educational advancement of his community. Few years ago, he built the first ever free nursery and primary school in Ohanku. This is in addition to the award of scholarships to indigent undergraduate students, laudable initiatives that have earned him both local and international recognitions. The serene and conducive learning environment of the OPM Free Nursery and Primary School. Here, the educational and moral standards are very high, to a point that places the school at par with its likes anywhere in the world. But in spite of its top quality, every service provided by the school is completely free, in line with the vision of the church and its general overseer, Apostle Chibuzo Chinyere.
What is plant? Plant is a living thing that grows on soil.
Introduction of the free feeding scheme in the school is another well thought out idea by the sponsor to make the pupils more comfortable, as nutrition is equally key to a child's mental and intellectual development. Successful launch of the free feeding scheme, every pupil of the OPM Free Nursery and Primary School is entitled to at least one quality meal per day.
I lost my husband in 2005. And my son was 1 year old when the father died. and I suffered a lot. To an extent, I couldn't pay for my son's school fees. The grace of God, my son was among those in OPM free nursery and primary, and now I really thank God of OPM that my son is in this school. Everything is free for him, both school fees, everything, the school environment, all the amenities here, everything are free.
For doing those great things and also giving us free school, because no other church in the world has ever done like this before.
Right now, as I talk to you, we feed people in the free restaurants. We also have the free restaurant where the less privileged go there to eat. We also feed the children.
It's indeed a better package for these indigent pupils whose counterparts in public and most private schools are groaning under unfriendly learning environments with no hope for free feeding anytime soon. Efforts by successive governments, both at the federal and state levels, to either initiate or sustain feeding programs in schools have been unsuccessful. The General Overseer of OPM, Apostle Chibuzo Chinyere, has continued to receive commendations for his humanitarian programs and his outright refusal to join the League of Faith-Based Organizations that use church proceeds to build schools which the poor in the congregation cannot afford.
When a pastor will collect the offerings from the church, then you build a school, high standard like this, then you start collecting school fees. There are members in that church that cannot be able to pay their school fees, but it is their offering. You use it building that school. It's so much wickedness, and that is why, by the grace of God, OPM started a school which is absolutely free, high standards classroom, well-equipped laboratory, free books, all the children free books, the uniform they wear, 4 different uniforms free, sandals free, school bags free. We arrange for them to go to Paris for free excursion. God is happy. Now, there was time I received a call from one of the pupils. Oh, I've not eaten since morning. I said, why? He said, my parents, there's no food for us. It's okay. From now, I instructed the welfare. All the pupils that come to the free school, once there is bell, break, all the pupils will eat free food, free of charge, free lunch. That is the job of a pastor.